Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, BYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcast. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
We're back. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. Hey, check. Here we go. Man, me and Laura just had an awesome top of the first. And I apologize, folks. It's apparently we didn't have any sound. And all of that wonderful banter that we just had just kind of went the wayside there. And I do apologize. We had Laura here working everything, and she's slacking a little bit.
I'm a rookie.
Yeah, it's her.
My apologies.
It's her first day, so we'll cut her some slack. But anyway, folks, my name is AJ Revlo. I got Laura Starkey here with me, and we are excited to bring you Game 1 for your BOWIE Bulldogs. It's district time, and actually, I think we've played Austin High twice already, haven't we? It's twice in tournament play. I think it's been twice.
I believe so.
And not one both times, but it's we're coming out now, and your Bulldogs are sitting at 11-2 record, and I mean, a little bit of a shaky top of the first. They're giving up one run that he honestly advanced on only one hit. So I mean, he had a couple errors and a couple wild throws, and he was able to get around and make it in. And so Easton, not too bad of a first. Again, getting nice and loose as the Maroons are out now, getting warm and getting ready. And I'm going to try to pull up one of our sponsors while we're here and looking. So first off, folks, we'll do Big Tuna Interactive. Big Tuna Interactive specializes in Drupal website development and site optimizations. Reach out today and see how Big Tuna Interactive can help make your online marketing programs more valuable and can help you achieve your goals in 2021. BigTunaInteractive.com. First up for the Bulldogs, it's going to be number 3, Bright. As he gets set, here's the pitch. It's going to be high and inside.
And him as well as Easton, he's a veteran on this team. He made varsity his sophomore year. He's been our center fielder since his junior year. His bat's been hot over tournament season, so I'm expecting good things out of Bright this coming district season.
Ooh, that was kind of low and outside, and and he's actually doing you could tell he's sitting here watching the pitches and taking a look at what's coming at him, but the count's going to go 1-1 after a pitch that looked kind of low and outside. Next one, Bright's going to show a bunt. He's going to stick with it, though. Can't make contact. Count goes 1-2. Now, folks, for those that, again, I do apologize that's a little audio trouble there at the top of the first, but we don't have really any info for the Austin High lineup. So we're just gonna wing it a little bit, huh?
We're going to go with it.
We're going to go with it. Yeah, number 17 up on the mound. Here's that pitch. That's a high fly ball towards short. And calling everybody off is a shortstop, gets underneath it, and ooh, almost drops that one as he did a little bit of a juggle. But a pop out to short will be out number 1 here. In the bottom of the first, Bulldogs down 1-0 to the Austin High Maroons. And this thing is driving me nuts, man. There we go. Well, almost. Sorry, folks. We also got a new little setup for you guys as first pitch to Winters. He's going to say that caught the bottom portion of the box there. It's going to be strike 1.
Now you talk about a bat that's been hot over tournament season. Mason Winters, he's a sophomore this year, first year on varsity, and he's hit 2 home runs already.
2? Oh, that's it? Just 2?
2 home runs. He's leading the team right now.
Well, he's got a good bat then as count's going to go 1-1 to him. He seems to be waiting for his pitch. Swung on. There's that one's going to get chopped behind him. Count goes 1-2. Jonathan Easton was up on the mound for the Bulldogs here, top of the first. Giving up just 1 run. But looks like he's getting pretty warm. He looked pretty good there on that last batter as Winters looks at that one. Going outside. Counts 2-2. That one swung on and missed as Winters goes down swinging for out number 2. Up next is going to be number 15, Miller. So, Laura, I got you here to be my assistant for the team, I guess,
yes,
if you will. What position does Winters play? He's shortstop, isn't he?
He's shortstop, correct.
That's what I thought. What about Miller?
And then Brody Miller, he's going to be the right fielder, and he's coming off a really good game. Our game on Sunday against Westwood did get canceled, so his last solid game was on Saturday.
That was against Smithson Valley, right?
Yes, correct. But he was clutch coming in the Dripping Springs game. We only scored 2 home runs, and that was off of his 2-run home run.
Oh, and he's almost able to leg out as number 12 fielded it pretty well, then dropped it and had to stumble his way to it.
Yeah.
So a liner over to first. It's going to be out number 3 as the Bulldogs go down in order. All right, so we've got Bright over at center field. Winters over at shortstop. Miller, right field. Ooh. That was a little loud. Callipy.
First base.
First base, nice and easy. So we'll just bring you line up here with Lori here. Who's this Starkey kid?
That would be my little brother. He's the catcher. He's a sophomore this year.
Merriman.
Left field.
Nice. Estrada.
Third base.
It's always good when you have someone like you here with me. Easton, of course, on the mound.
Yes.
And Garcia
It'd be second base.
is bringing up the bottom of the order.
And this year's roster is really a mix between older guys and younger guys. This year we had 4 sophomores make varsity, and 3 of them are starting right now, actually. Then the rest of them are seniors. A couple juniors on the field right now, but it's really a good mix.
Well, and I got that from the Booster Club as well. We had some talking on how the team was looking, and the team's looking good. I mean, coming in 11-2-1, and they kind of mentioned the same thing. It's kind of a mixture of who's out on the field as the first one from Easton's going to catch the box. Nice curve inside for strike 1 as number 15 for the Austin High Maroons is out on the plate.
And the older guys have really done a good job of making the new sophomores really feel welcome. Not just on the field, but off the field as well, getting together, really creating that team chemistry and bond, which I think is really helping them on the field right now.
Oh, most definitely, because you can see, especially the way they're working with each other, those Wolf throws out to first. As this one comes in, swung on, it's going to hit the dirt. And we're going to say struck out swinging. Out number 1, number 4 now, coming up here for the Maroons.
I'm telling you, these boys love to play basketball on the weekends. Whenever we don't have games, those kids love going to play basketball. Pick up basketball.
First one from Easton is going to be high and outside. Ball 1. Well, you know, and especially, I mean, for any sport, and you play volleyball, don't you?
Yes.
As that one's going to hit the plate. Strike 1. You know, that team chemistry is really important.
It's very important.
And you've got to be able to build the trust as that one. Nice pitch down the middle, strike 2. Counts 1 and 2 here with 1 out. You know, and that's key. That's important to keep everything going and to keep the fluidity. As this one swung on, it's going to be chopped behind for a foul. Count stays 2 and 1. It's Easton. Blowing outside. Ball 2. Well, he's got some pitches to burn here. Try to get number 4, see if he can get him reaching a little bit. No luck here so far, though. Swung on. There's a nice little bouncer to first. It's going to go right over. Easton heading over to first to try and get the out. Not in time, though. As number 4 is going to reach on an error.
You know, like I was saying earlier, tournament season, the past couple weeks, we've been looking solid defense and offense. So seeing all of the couple of errors so far has been really just not usual for this team right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got another 4. I mean, yeah, I could tell. And you know, Callipy had a look like, darn it, I can't believe that just bounced around and weird.
Yeah.
There's a throw to first. Runner's taking off to second. Throw to second, not in time. As number 4 works his way to scoring position on the steal. As he was taken the whole way there, because as soon as Easton threw his hand back, he took off running. First pitch, number 24. I'm just going to say it's a little too low. Ball 1. Counts 1-0, and looks like number 2 is getting warmed up to round out the bottom of the lineup for the Maroons. That one gonna hit for strike 1. Easton doing a quick check over at second. Burning a quick pitch there as count goes 2-1. Some nice heat right over the plate. Strike 2. You know, it's funny because you can see Winters over there trying to bait out number 4 a little bit as that one's going to hit it. And number 24 is going to go down looking.
Nice pitch.
Out number 2, and yeah, that was a beautiful pitch. It's like a nasty turn, and there's nowhere for him to swing at as number 2 makes his way out for the Austin-High Maroons. And if he's able to make his way on base, we'll go back to the top of the order as Easton looks hopefully to finish it now with 1 runner in scoring position. Strike 1 for Easton. And they're letting Winters really play close to second as Garcia's over on the right as that one's going to be chopped over the stands behind us. Count's going to go 0-2. Your 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. It was dropped though, so a dropped strikeout. Throw to first to Callipy with ease. As he's going to go down swinging for out number 3. For the Maroons, coming up next here for the Bulldogs is going to be Callipy, followed by Starkey and Merriman. Here to lead off. Oh, I got to fix my thing here too. I keep forgetting to change this. Laura, you keep forgetting to change this. What are you doing?
I know.
What are you doing?
Rookie. I'm a rookie.
Get the booster club out here. And what the heck is going on? It's bottom of the second's coming up, folks. And before we go to commercial, or I think we'll probably hang out here for a little bit, let's get our sponsors in because we've got a few. Our springtime sponsor here at Vype Live is Academy Sports and Outdoors. Get free shipping now on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store. Academy Sports and Outdoors for all your sports needs. Like it. So the weather out here looking pretty nice, and it's I was joking with somebody the other day because we said, oh, it's like 76 degrees outside. And it's like, was it a cool 76 or is it the hot 76?
The humid.
It's 84 right now, and I mean, it feels great over here at the stadium.
If you're in the shade, that's the key right
I guess,
there.
yeah, I guess we are in the shade, so I take that back. And then, of course, daylight savings time, so we're going to have some nice sunlight here.
Yeah.
For the game, and as Callipy makes his way up to the plate. No hits in the first for the Bulldogs as that one almost grazes his upper back. Nice matrix move by Callipy. There goes, and it's ball 1. Looks like the pitch is going to be low. Count goes 2-0. You know, an interesting thing I noticed here too as well, Laura, I mean, the field's kind of, I haven't seen it to where it's shorter on the left side than it is on the right side, because you've got 311 here on the left as this one swung on and missed by Callipy for strike 1. So we've got 311 here on the left foul pole. The right foul pole we're looking at 341 and just an easy 401 down the middle. So I mean, no biggie, but that's crazy as this one comes on, swung on, and there's a hit towards that 401. It's going to be towards center field, able to get underneath it and bring it in. Will be out number 1.
Well, with the left field fence, I more think it's shorter because there's a road right behind it. So I think when they were building the field, they built it out as far as they could.
And
Obviously,
then-
there's a parking lot behind the right field
Yeah,
fence.
so cars,
they-
whatever, right?
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, whatever for the cars.
Hope you have insurance.
Starkey making his way out, catcher. I heard his older sister's a volleyball player.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That one's going to catch the plate for strike one. That one's going to be outside for ball one. Counts 1-1. No hits so far here for the Bulldogs. As the bats are still pretty cold. There's the 1-1 pitch. That's in the dirt, and man, that was in the dirt.
Really in the dirt.
Those two of us, as soon as it hit the catcher there, just got, shaded.
Oh.
As that throw's gonna attack Starkey.
I'm telling you, this kid's a ball magnet.
No
He gets
kidding.
hit
That
all
was
the
he
time.
wasn't. He was just looking at it, getting his cleats clean, and then there's a ball right to the chest, and
It's okay. A
I
bruise won't
figure-
hurt you.
Yeah, no, not at all. That's what you give them all those jabs in the chest for, right? When you guys were younger, right? You
Oh, yeah.
Punch them in the chest, and we're just gonna come out and talk to them and see if they're trying to give him a free base or not. Are you okay? How's the ribs? Looking good. Yep. I think he wants the bat. It was an accidental throw there.
Yeah.
As the pitcher was trying to just get, change him out what he was throwing with. So.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. We'll get him up there. He's ahead in the count 2-1. So how's his hitting?
He's been a little cold. He's hit a lot of ground balls. He's had some good line drives over the tournament season. He's still getting out of a little bit of a funk right now. But I think his bat's starting to come alive.
That's good. It counts even now, 2-2 here. Starkey hoping to be the first to get on base here for the Bulldogs. That one's going to be high and foul. Catcher's trying to get underneath it, and he's not going to do it as it hits the top of the covered stands. Count's going to stay 2-2. So left fielder Merriman in the batter's circle right now. He's due up next. Here at the bottom of the second with one out, and the Austin High Maroons with a slim 1-0 lead. There's a chopper towards the pitcher right over his head and right past second base. Starkey's going to hit first. Thinking about second, not going to do it though. And a single for him. And the first base hit here in district play for the Bulldogs. As Merriman makes his way up. A pinch runner is going to come in.
Senior Sean McCullough is going to come in for Starkey right there.
Sean McCullough. Our courtesy runner, right? Isn't that what we call them? We call them courtesy runners now, so they're not.
Sure.
Well, I'm assuming he's not going to come in and be a catcher.
Yeah.
So it's a courtesy run, not a pinch runner. I learned that the other day. It's like, does it matter? He's out there running, but
Yeah.
that first pitch is going to be high for ball one. And they're going to give that one to him. Strike one. Count's going to go even 1-1. And off to second. There's McCullough. He's not going to be in time.
That was a good throw by the catcher.
That
Right
was,
on target.
That was a perfect throw by the catcher. As you're right, right on target. That was a ball, but he's going to be thrown out, trying to steal for out number 2. So Estrada is going to be in the batter circle now if Merriman can get on base. As here's the 2-1 pitch. That one's way in the dirt. If Merriman was a southpaw batter, that would have probably pegged him in the knees. Luckily he's not though. Count goes 3-1. Swung on, and there's a high fly towards left field. That one's going deep. And getting underneath it is a left fielder as he brings it in for out number 3. And unable to get anybody on, but no runners left on, no errors, and just one hit here for the Bulldogs, as they still trail the Austin High Maroons 1-0. As we get the flip on, though, folks, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball right here on Vype Live.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, BYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
13, not yet, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close at the corner. Rotates to Wilson, she fires the three. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, BYPE.com.
All right, third inning about to be underway. Top of the order coming out here for the Austin High Maroons as number 6 makes his way out. He ultimately singled back in the first. There's the first pitch to him. He's going to catch it nice and hot for strike number 1. Do a quick check down, and they're going to say it went across. It's going to be strike 2, and Easton so far starting out strong. And swung on and missed, and I say starting out strong.
There you go.
As number 6 goes down swinging.
That's more of the Jonathan you really see.
Oh, and yeah, you can tell. Like I said, back in the first, number 6 was able to take the count full and really kind of work some pitches out of him. This time, though, 1, 2, 3, and back to the dugout he goes as number 23 is going to make his way out. He grounded out to second back in the first, and here's a pitch to him. Swung on and missed for strike number 1, and just a little warm right now. He's good. He's hot pocket warm.
Yeah.
That one's going to go inside. It won't be a strike even though it's dropped. No runners on base, so no need to hurry too much. As Easton's ahead 0-2 in the count. And almost getting him to swing at that one. No luck though. Count goes 1 and 2. Not going to get the call. I thought that was a good pitch. That's a very close one. Count goes even 2-2. Same pitch, same location, and
real close.
Another really close one. Doesn't get the call again. Count goes full now, 3-2 for Easton. Here's the pitch.
There you go.
They're going to say that hit it. Caught looking, you're right. And down he goes for out number 2. So, that same pitch again too, inside a little bit, and can't get that call as number 13.
Maybe not.
Yeah, kind of. I guess it's the angle the umpire is at is how they're going to call it. Count goes 2-0 on that one. Easton now. 4 strikeouts. Is his streak as that one swung on and missed for strike 1 for number 13. Catches that one. Counts even 2-2. Not going to get the call that time. Count goes full, 3-2. Number 13 with a ground out to short. His last at bat swung on. That's going to stay fair. Nope. Thought it stayed fair. Umpire's going to call it off, though. It's going to go foul. Count still stays 3-2. And that would have been at least a double there as Estrada put his hand out and couldn't quite get the glove on that one. It looked like it took an awkward bounce over third. And number 13 makes his way back ever so slowly.
Gotta take a sweet time, you know?
That's right. Make Easton think about it, right? Let him get his energy back up. Here's the 3-2 pitch. There's a high fly towards left field. So Merriman's getting underneath it and brings it in. And that's going to be out number 3. So Merriman was able to get underneath that one. Estrada, Easton, and Garcia due up here for your Bulldogs for the bottom of the third. Before we do that, though, Plucker's Wing Bar. Be sure to visit one of the 7 Austin area locations today. Currently, we are offering online delivery and curbside pickup from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Plucker's Wing Bar, where we promise to have the beer ice cold and the wings piping hot. And, of course, to Academy Sports and Outdoors for all the ways you love to play. Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. And I guess there would be anywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere to do. So we got softball and baseball going on right now as far as spring season. Track just ended though, didn't it? Or is it still going on?
I believe it's still going on. Actually, Ben Merriman's on the track team.
So he's pulling double duty, huh?
Yeah. After our game on Saturday in Dripping, he had to hurry back over here to Berger to run for track.
Well, I'm on that fly out to left field he had. It didn't see much hustle to first. I'm interested to see the speed he's got once he gets a good hit.
That kid's fast, let me tell you. He's quick.
Oh, that's what you need to hit that 90 yards there, is 90 feet. As Estrada, third baseman's getting warmed up. And number 17 still on the mound here for the Austin High Maroons. And again, folks, I do apologize. I don't have any info for the Maroons. I think we do have a couple Austin High fans tuning in to our broadcast this afternoon. I promise to do better next time. Try to snag your coach before he gets into game mode. So bottom of the third, Maroons still with a 1-0 lead. Bulldogs so far with just 1 hit this afternoon. Came in the last inning, but nothing else since. As Estrada gets set for his first time at bat, swung on and missed on that one. So he goes down to the count, 0-1. There's a nice crack at that one and rip towards center field. It's going to drop right in front of him. And Estrada,
nice, solid swing.
Nice, solid, great contact and excellent location for Estrada, as he's going to get a single there, and he'll be on first. As Easton is going to make his way up to the plate. He's going to show bunt. He's going to do what pitchers do, right? Infield comes in, pulls back last second.
You know, he's actually had a little bit of a hot bat the
really?
past tournament.
Let him swing, Coach. Let him swing. I love it when pitchers get up there and crack one deep, and you can crack one short like that too as well. As that one's going to bounce, drop right in front of the pitcher. Here's a throw to first. Going to be nothing time. Easton shows some jets as he gets all the way.
On him.
No kidding. As he makes his way over to first on the late throw. Estrada will advance over to second. And out comes Garcia, rounding out the batting order here for the Bulldogs, as he's got one runner in scoring position, and Easton over there. No pinch runner for Easton, and I wouldn't either, as, man, he had some speed getting to first. And Garcia showing bunt as he pulls back. Doesn't matter, though. It's going to be strike one. So top of the order after Garcia rounds out his time here at the plate, which means Bright is going to make his way up. The bunt, perfect. To the pitcher, there's a throw, and he's going to get thrown out at first. Not
Advances
before
the runners.
Oh, yeah, and that's all that was.
Perfect execution right there.
And that's only out number 1 here for the bottom of the third. So finally we're getting some good movement. There's 2 runners in scoring position now, and up comes Bright. He popped out over to shortstop back in the first inning. See if he can get something to come down this time, though, and bring some runners home. Swung on, and that one, oh, man, I could look at that.
Ooh,
Saw that
he
one.
wanted that.
And that one looked really good, and he's going to chop that one foul after not getting the bat on it. Count goes 0-1. Estrada over at third. Easton over at second. Just waiting to come home. As that one's high and inside. Ball 1, and I like it when you don't see him move. Just a quick shift. Like, come on.
He's like, I'm daring you. Hit me, please.
Do it in the shoulder, in the back. Here's your 1-1 pitch. Swung on and a chopper towards third. That one's fielded. The throw to first is.
Ooh, that was a close one there
That
first.
was close. They're going to say it's in time, and he's going to get a nice RBI on that fielder's choice as he's thrown out at first. Estrada comes around to score.
Hey, got the job done, though. Tie game now.
You know, and that's what some people don't realize is, you know, it's not always about getting that big hit, right?
Yeah.
Get the run across. Guess what? We're tied up. It's a new ball game now. As Mason Winters up at the plate. That one's going to be high and inside to him for ball 1. Ooh.
Close one.
Yeah, that was
Almost hit his bat.
yeah, it almost did. Just a little high and outside. Count goes 2-0. Easton still over at third base, looking to come in and give the Bulldogs the lead. Here's your 2-0 pitch. Swung on and chopped foul. Count goes 1-2 here, or excuse me, 2-1 for Winters. Winters took a big crack back in the first and struck out swinging. As that third strike looks really nice. This one's going to be low in the dirt. Catcher's going to lose it. Easton's going to make a run towards home and the slide in time.
He's got wheels.
Yes, he does.
Wheels coming handy.
As he slides in, and the Bulldogs take a 2-1 lead here, bottom of the third. And it's just 1 out. Excuse me, 2 outs. Sorry, 2 outs. Winters with a 3-1 count up at the plate. As you hear the Bulldog faithful.
Signature.
That's right.
John Estrada does that. He does that every game. It's hilarious.
You gotta get him on the mic. Come over here and do that for us. So I could play it as every time we get. So Winters is gonna watch that one for strike 2. Counts full 3-2. Here's a 3-2 to Winters. Swung on, there's a liner towards second. And a nice field, easy toss for the Maroons. As that's going to be out number 3.
We did some damage, though. 2 runs, we got the lead back now. Great job on offense.
That's exactly, that was well played with the bottom of the order up, able to get some runners on, get the top end, and actually get some runners across to take that lead. And yeah, 4th inning coming up. And we play 7 in district, don't we? Because tournaments are 5.
Tournaments are, well, it's either time or you go to 7, I believe.
Yeah. Well, then we're going to 7, right?
I believe so.
We better go to 7.
Yeah.
As Easton's out on the plate, warming up. One of our other sponsors here for our games this afternoon is, and I believe it's Vogel and Purcell Financial. With over 40 years of experience in financial services, Vogel and Purcell Financial can help you address your needs of today and for many years to come. Vogel and Purcell Financial, live for today, plan for tomorrow. You want to try one?
Sure. Why not?
So we had Whataburger for our the football season sponsors, and same thing. We got with baseball. I love to be in this general area, so we'll usually be up here moving forward, up in the right next to the booth. But right now we're in front of the booth in the stands with the crowd, and we had a few games like that, and people go, "Man, that sounds good." They had a really unique green chili burger they were promoting, and it was good. So we'll see as Easton's up on the mound. That one, Starkey's not gonna be able to get his glove around it. As number 12 for the Ossenheim Maroons is out on the plate. This one is high and inside for ball 2. That one's going to be low and inside. Count goes 3-0 here for Easton as you hear the Maroon dugout celebrating.
Lots of chatter in this game.
Oh, you got to love it. It's baseball. As number 12 is going to get walked on 4 straight pitches. As here in the 4th, the Maroons now have a runner on first with number 1 out on the plate. Well, you love it. You get in the heads, and people get flustered, and that's how you get to pitchers. As a pitcher, you've got to be very focused and block everybody out. As a throw to first, trying to get number 12 sleeping.
No, Easton does a really good job of blocking out the chatter. In our past tournament, we played Dripping Springs. A lot of the guys on both teams know each other, so the chatter, they were going at it all game. And he did a really good job of controlling his emotions, and he didn't let them get to him.
Well, that's what you got to do. Is that one's going to be shot towards third, and Estrada is able to get it in, and he is going to get the out. As number 12 getting greedy on that one, kind of round second, but not in time. So Estrada, after making the diving miss, able to field it, hit the base, and get the out. So run on first, number 15 up. That's a high fly towards second. And able to get underneath this Garcia as he brings that one in.
It's a great job by Garcia. He saw that his hat was in the way, immediately threw it off, and tracked the ball and caught that in seconds.
And you really do got to care because the sun here is on our right-hand side. So you're right. The moment he says, "Can't do it, get away," that's where he goes. And yeah, excellent getting
great
the vision
execution
on the ball. Good fielding. Is number 4 now with a runner on first, 2 outs. Is up on the plate. There's that one. Going to be a little too far outside for our umpire for ball 1. Now number 1 on first base now for the Maroons. That one swung on and kind of towards us, if you will, for strike 1.
Don't flinch. There's a fence there.
So that actually happened at one of the last baseball games I did last week. They actually had me up against the fence.
Really?
And it was a net. It wasn't this hard
metal
grid metal thing that we have here at Burger. Is here's your 1-1 is going to be in the dirt. Starkey able to get in front of it though, and the runner's going to stay put at first. Count goes 2-1. And I was on the left side, so all the right-handed batters, I was pretty much behind them. And they had a stud on the mound. He was throwing 80, 90-mile-per-hour pitches. And there's your 2-1 pitch is going to catch the plate. Count goes 2-2. And sure enough, one of the batters finally gets a piece of it, chops it foul, and right at my face. Like,
oh, God.
You're talking about it's a little, maybe a couple feet high. No,
yeah,
this was right dead on. Swung on and missed by number 4, and it's going to be out number 3. It'll be a wonderful strikeout there for Easton as he retires aside. So no hits, 1 runner left on, and no errors. As Miller, Callipy, and Starkey are going to make their way out here to lead off the bottom of the 4th. So 4th inning, and of course we've got to give our sponsors a shout out. So Academy Sports and Outdoors, our spring sponsor here at Vype Live. Gear up this spring at Academy Sports and Outdoors. I should let you do that one. That was a nice easy one. Gear up this spring at Academy Sports and Outdoors. So Bulldogs with a 2-1 lead, looking to extend that lead if they can. Number 17 still on the mound here for the Maroons. As Brody Miller makes his way out. He hit a liner over to first base his first time at bat. First baseman dropped it, picked it up, and then was able to tag the base to force the out. And here's the first one to him. That's going to be way outside for ball 1. That was going to be low and inside now. Ball 2. You got to wonder, what are they setting up here? For way outside, way inside. And I was about to say up high, and there it is. Count's going to go 3-0 as Miller can kind of sit tight on this next one if he wants. We'll see what call he gets. That's exactly what he was doing. He was watching that one, worked that pitch kind of a little bit. Count goes 3-1.
Now he's really good at picking out which pitches he really likes. It's his 2nd year on varsity, so he's got 1 season of experience under his belt.
And as you mentioned that, there's a rocket towards right center field. Center fielder getting underneath it and brings that in for out number 1.
Just a little under that one.
Just a little under, but it sounded like he got a good piece of it. And, but you're right, though. He was waiting as soon as he saw that one down the middle. He recognized it and took a crack at it. As Callipy makes his way in, he flew out towards center field back in the 2nd. So he's sitting at 0-1 so far this afternoon. And that one. And Callipy's a tall guy, so it doesn't the box.
I want to say like 6'4", 6'5".
Oh, I mean,
big dude.
He had about a foot and a half over there on coach. I mean, wouldn't the box here have to shift a little bit as the 0-1 count doesn't hit the box there? Count goes 1-1.
It's great to have someone that tall over at first base.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Especially with those potential high throws. And that one swung on, and it's going to be popped up behind us. Doesn't hit the roof over our head, but it'll hit somebody's car in the parking lot most likely. Count goes 1-2. So 1 out here, bottom of the 4th. As that one's going to pop him on the elbow. That's why he's got the padding.
They're going to say he moved into it.
Oh, they are going to say he moved into it. This coach is going to come up. And coach is trying to say he tried to back away from it, which I thought was happening. But not happy with that call, but not much you can do about it, unfortunately.
No replays.
Yeah, no replays.
We're not that technologically advanced over here in high school.
Not yet, not yet. So umpire's going to clean the plate off a little bit. So count's going to go 2-2 after that hit. Callipy taking one for the team and not getting the base out of that one, though. 1 out, bottom of the 4th. And that one's inside. That was about a half an inch from his elbow. I'm just going to say that hit the plate, and Callipy's going to go down looking for strike number 2. Starkey coming out now. First hit of district play for the Bulldogs as he was able to single back in the second. And with 2 outs, hoping to do the same as that one was high and inside. He still took a big rip at it. Couldn't make contact though. Strike 1.
He's not afraid to swing, I'll tell you that.
That's good. That's a good thing. Trust me. And that one, see, look, and I even flinched a little bit on that one. See, I told you, it always gets me. And that one's going to get hit right to the camera, I'm sure, if you saw. Count goes 0-2. And that's going to be low outside in the dirt. Count goes 1-2. And be sure to tune in tomorrow, folks. Same time, 5 o'clock. Might have a little different camera angle for you, but we're looking at the Bulldogs will be visiting the Austin High Maroons, and we'll still be here, though. So just going to change colors, right?
Yeah.
And that one is high and inside. Count goes even, 2-2. So Starkey, after getting behind in the count, clawing his way back, and I guess I missed one there because our board there says 3-2. So now I'll see the upset 2-2. Yep. You gotta fix it up there, guys. Swung on, and there's a nice grounder towards short. Legging it out, and in time as the first baseman couldn't quite get it. He was gonna make that in time though, right? Even if he caught it? I think so. Tie goes to the runner. So we're gonna give him another single because
he's been working on it. He's got some wheels now. They're getting faster eventually.
Yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit. So McCullough gonna come out, courtesy runner for Starkey. As out comes Merriman. Merriman getting some work back in the third as he was able to get a fly out there on defense as that first pitch to him is going to be high for ball 1. He flew out to left field his last at bat after working the count full. So McCullough at first, and yep, there he goes. There's a trying to get a pick. Too fast, though. Too fast and too much dirt as he slides back in safely. Merriman taking a look. See what the call is as he awaits the 1-0 pitch. That was just some heat straight down the middle for strike 1. Merriman hitting that one high towards right field. It's going to be dangerously close to the foul line. It's going to drop in. And rounding second goes Merriman. McCullough's going to hit home. Merriman at third, and he's going to get held up at
Great
third.
cut.
Beautiful with an RBI triple.
Right down the first base line. That's exactly where you want it.
And the Bulldogs take a 3-1 lead, and you're right. That one was dangerously close to dropping on the opposite side, and he gets the wind blows just at the right time, so it was meant to be. As it dropped fair, and off goes the scramble, and I thought coach is going to have him round third and go ahead and take home as that throw was barely hitting the second baseman. That pitch is just a little bit too high. For ball 1, Estrada not on the plate now. Merriman over there in scoring position. That was going to be outside, ball 2. And with 2 outs, no bunting now, right? Not gonna risk it. There's a swing on. That one's going to be popped high behind for strike number 1. Estrada trying to bring Merriman home and add one more to this 3-1 lead as he pulled back on that one for ball 3. Counts 3-1. Estrada ahead. See if he takes a crack at this one or if he decides to watch and let it go. There's a nice hit towards center field, and the shortstop's actually going to make his way back and pull that one in for out number 3. So 2 hits No errors. And one runner left on. But the Bulldogs taking a 3-1 lead here as the 5th inning set to get underway. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball right here on Vype Live.
Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.
So a big shout out, a big thank you. I didn't get anything to read for them yet, so hopefully I can get some for tomorrow so we can get them a nice, wonderful little readout of what they offer and how you can get a hold of them. And of course, for all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. See, we give Academy plenty of airtime now, so we're good. Good. Austin High now coming up to the plate. As a new hitter's out. Number 24 is not going to be out here to bat. It's going to be number 9 now. And again, folks, I do apologize. No name, as that one's going to get hit down the third baseline. It's going to go foul for strike 1. Easton still on the mound here for the Bulldogs. Looks like he's nice and warm and comfy and
In a groove.
in a really nice groove. That one's just a bit outside. Count goes 1-1. And that one, some heat and a little too high. Count goes 2-1. There's that hit high towards center field. Making his way underneath it and bringing it in with ease is Bright for out number 1.
Not much gets past him, I can tell you that. He's got some wheels on him too.
Well, and that one looked like a pretty good hit there by number 9. And yeah, you're right. He just a quick movement, and there he was, ready to go as number 2 makes his way back out here for the Maroons. He struck out swinging his other time at bat. Is first one, he takes a hesitated swing for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Easton. High and outside. Counts even, 1-1. Easton wasted no time. As soon as the batter's ready, he's getting his wind up as that one's low and outside. Count goes 2-1. And trying to hit that inside edge.
It's a close one.
It's very close, as you hear our fans give a quick yell as Coach Jelly's going to make his way out to the mound and possibly have a few words. I don't see anybody getting warmed up, so probably just a, hey, how you feeling? What's going on?
Probably crack a joke here or there.
Yeah, you know, settle it a little bit, right?
Loosen them up a little bit more.
Well, as Easton gets reset, counts 3-1 here, just one out, top of the 5th. And it looks like whatever he said was right on the money. Is strike 2 gets by with authority. There's your full count pitch. That's going to hit it for strike 3 and down looking.
Great pitch.
Goes number 2, and you're right. Excellent 2 pitches there after the mound visit. As the top of the order now for the Austin High Maroons comes back out is number 6. So far 1 for 2 as he was able to single back in the first, but then he struck out swinging back in the third. And he swings and gets a piece of that one. It's going to go foul, though, for strike 1. Doesn't quite get where the ump wants it. Count goes even, 1-1. There's a big rip by number 6. No contact made. That's going to be strike 2. And doesn't get the call there. Count goes back even, 2-2. There's a swing and a hit towards center field. And call it off, and oh, he's going to drop it as Bright got underneath it. And off to second goes number 6 on the error.
A rare mistake made by Bright. Rare mistake.
Well, we could hear him out back here in the bleachers. He said, I got it. And sure enough, as soon as he hit his glove, didn't quite get the close he was looking for, and it bounced out and hit the ground, and he knew it as soon as it bounced. You see his body go, no, as he went for it. It's all right, mistakes happen. Runner in scoring position, though, now here for the Maroons as number 23 makes his way out with 2 outs. Easton on a high heater for the first pitch here for him.
And the mindset that Easton needs to have right now is forget about what just happened and focus on the batter. Get a ground ball into the infield, throw him at it first.
Exactly. As this one comes in, and nice drop.
That was a great pitch.
Beautiful. Counts 0-2, and Easton looking like he just wants to take care of it himself now.
He's like, I got it. Don't worry about it.
And that one's going to be swung on and chopped foul. Count stays 0-2. Yeah, and Easton not really even checking on second. He's doing a quick look, and then here's the pitch. Got him swinging for a strikeout number 8, and Easton.
Way to bounce back.
Exactly. Looks at it and says, you know what, fellas, don't worry about it. I got it myself.
He's like, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Give me a second here. First game here for the Bulldogs, and I've got Miss Laura Starkey here and providing some awesome color commentary and making fun of her little brother for having a pinch runner. And
you know, I got to do whenever I get the chance.
You're the oldest sibling, so yeah, you're right. It's your duty, right?
I'm graduating soon. I got to get it in all right now before I leave for school.
I mean, if you do it, are you really his older sibling?
I know.
Mean, come on.
It's my job.
Exactly. It's your job.
You know, I think I do a pretty good job of doing it.
As the first one to Easton is going to be looked a little low, but we're going to get the call for strike 1. Number 17 for the Maroons out on the mound. That one's going to be way outside. Counts even 1-1 for Easton. There's a big hit. Pop towards left center field. Left fielder getting underneath it and bringing that one in for out number 1. Next up is going to be Garcia, second baseman here for the Bulldogs. Got a nice sacrifice bunt. Back in the third. To advance the runners. See what he does here, though, with no runners on. That one's going to be outside for ball 1. Swung on, and it's going to be chopped towards third. Throw to first in time. And Garcia not able to leg that one out. Goes down. Top of the order now coming up here with Bright. Making his way up to the plate. So again, folks, remember tomorrow, looking at taking on Austin High again. As the first pitch comes in, it's going to be really, really low for Bright. Count's going to go 1-0. And actually, that'll do it here for the week. And I think is it spring break?
Yes, it is.
So, yeah, spring break as second one goes in. It's going to be inside and high. As Bright pulls back just in time. Count goes 2-0. So after tomorrow's game, folks, you're looking at taking on Del Valle at an away game on the 23rd. Which is Tuesday, right? Tuesday?
I believe so.
17, Tuesday?
Yes.
Yeah, Tuesday. So next Tuesday will be the next game after this week, as that one's going to be outside for ball 3. Bright ahead in the count now, 3-0. See if he sits back and takes this one. There's number 17 with the pitch. Strike at the knees called. Counts 3-1. Swung on, and there's a nice hit towards right field. That's going to drop between right over the right fielder as
Nice.
Bright rounds first. He's going to round second. And
He's got some wheels on him.
he does. He'll be held up at third with a 2-out triple.
Great hit.
As Mason Winters is going to make his way up and try to bring him in and hopefully extend this lead. Love to see the 2-out triples because now it's a whole different approach.
2-out rally, that's what I like to see.
Exactly. And with a 3-1 lead, you want to put some more runs here against this Austin High team. Winters so far 0 for 2 at the plate. He rounded out to second and struck out swinging his last 2 times at bat. As he watches that one comes across for strike 1. Winters going to watch that one. Count goes even 1-1. That one was some nice heat down the middle for number 17. Gets the strike call. He's ahead in the count now, 1-2. Winters doesn't want to leave Bryant on if he can save it. As he hits that one, it's going to be high towards right, and it will go into the stands for foul. Count stays 1-2. So Winters get ready for the 1-2 pitch now. That one's going to be high. Count goes even 2-2. That one looked like it was inside. They're going to say it hit the plate, though, and Winters going to go down looking for out number 3. So Bright trying to get some life into this 5th inning, but unable to do so, as it's going to be 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. Top of the 6th here, about to be underway.
1, BOWIE 3, top of the 6th.
You're always supposed to say the big number first. Always remember that. So BOWIE with a 3-1 lead. Winters. Easton's going to be back on the mound. I just said Winters. That's why it's in my head. Easton back on the mound, and we'll take a short break, folks. 6th inning about to be underway. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball right here on Vype Live.
Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, BYPE.com, and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, BYPE.com.
Top of the 6th, number 13 for the Austin High Maroons, making his way over to the plate. The Bulldogs with a 3-1 lead is the first one. For Easton here is going to get called strike 1. That one's going to be hit high towards second. Garcia getting underneath it.
Good
and
job,
able to
Matt.
get that one for out number 1. Number 12 going to make his way out. Next up to the plate, he reached an error and was walked back in the 4th, but then it's caught stealing. And his first pitch is going to be low and outside for ball 1. Counts 1-0. As Easton. Quick time is called by Starkey. I think maybe he lost his balance there. You'll have to make fun of him for that.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. Back in the car ride home.
Yep. As that one's going to get chopped towards Easton. He's able to get to it with ease. A quick toss over to Callipy at first. That's out number 2. So pinch hitter coming in here for the Maroons is going to be number 5. So no runners on, 1 out. Easton still looking good on the mound. So I think we'll most likely see a closer come in here when the 7th rolls around. Is that one? Maybe not. If Easton's going to keep throwing some heat like that, probably not. His first pitch catches the plate for strike 1.
Well, warming up in the bullpen right now is going to be senior number 5, Ryan Corbett.
So there you go. So Corbett most likely going to come in to close out the 7th, as long as Easton keeps doing what he's doing here in the 6th, as he's ahead in the count 0-2 with 2 outs. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in a liner right behind second. It's going to drop between left and center field. Number 5 is going to round second. Nope, he's going to put the brakes on. He did.
In the process.
He lost the cap. And always kind of scary and dangerous when that happens, but he's going to come through with a double, a 2-out double for the Maroons. As number 15 is going to make his way out. He struck out swinging back in the 2nd. Hit a nice pop out over towards Garcia back in the 4th. So 2 outs, runner in scoring position, Easton. That one's going to get hit towards left field. And
Nice
wow, Merriman putting the Jets on again.
Hey, he's a track star. You see the speed coming.
You could see the speed there as he was able to make. I didn't think he was going to make it to that one. That's going to be. That's just. I don't think I could. I mean, I could barely make it if it goes, in front of me 3 feet. But man, talk about some hustle by Merriman there for out number 3. As the bottom of the 6th now coming up. Brody Miller set to lead off, followed by Callipy and Starkey. Merriman will be batting 4th if it gets to him, followed by Estrada, and then the big one is going to be Easton in the 8th spot. I doubt he'll come back out as we've got McCorbett warming up in the pen. And it looks like, I believe we have same pitcher though for the Maroons, number 17 still on the mound, so they're going to let him have another crack at it here in the 6th. So one thing I do want to give a good shout out to though is for the Booster Club. And I was impressed with the clean logo that they have up with the script capital B and the
merch is real important here at Bowie High School.
I mean,
we gotta look good. It's all about the look.
It's all about the look. I mean, they've got the Yankee pinstripe uniforms on. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah, a classic.
Oh yeah, I saw them coming in. I saw the guys coming in. I went, man, those are some clean uniforms. I like it.
Now I feel bad for the moms though, because those get real dirty real fast.
Oh, of course, it's all white. Heck yeah. If you look at the Austin High, they got the maroon tops on with the white pants, and yeah, all white, and they look clean now. We'll see how they look in about 4 or 5 games. I'm sure they'll be clean tomorrow, and then it'll be given up as, whoa, Miller with a high fly towards center, and that'll be out number 1. But I don't know if they have any more Bulldog gear left, but if they do, please reach out to the Booster Club. Get yourself a hat, get yourself a shirt. I think they got some hoodies, even though it's hot. I think
hey, just turn the AC down real cold in your house.
That's
then
right. Or on the right up here, just put it low. As Callipy makes his way up. He's going to watch that first one go by for ball 1. Callipy flew out to center and then struck out looking his last at bat. So he's sitting at 0-2 so far here this afternoon. As he thinks about it. Yeah, he did. He pulled back just in time. Count goes 2-0. You're right. You saw that? He's. No, hold on. Let me back up a little bit. Never mind. Almost. Swung on, and there's a high fly towards left field. Left field looks like he's getting underneath it and brings it in. For out number 2. As Starkey comes up, and you hear the crowd yell, "Stay hot, stay out." He's singled every time at bat so far, so he's batting 1,000 here in district. Like how you move those stats around. Batting 1,000. First pitch to him. Right down the middle for strike 1. There's a swung and a chopper towards third. It's going to be fielded and throw to first in time. And man, they had to turn that one fast as my brother tried to put the Jets on there last second. That's going to be out number 3, and one more inning to go here for the Bulldogs as we are going to have a new pitcher coming out. It'll be Ryan Corbett, so you were correct, Miss Laura.
Now Ryan has been lights out. Unbelievable. In our game last weekend, or this past weekend actually, against Sinton, who's one of the top ranked in the state in 4A. He came and shut them down as a closer in that game, and we won. Outstanding job by him.
And people got to understand too, aside from when you hit football and you got your 3A, your 4A, your 5A, 6A, there's a lot of difference in that range. When it comes to baseball, there's not that much. So even though they're 4A, they're going to have Sinton's had a solid team, and you're right.
Well, they got 2 catchers committed to big D1 schools, LSU and Texas.
Yep. I was going to say, I know Sinton because I think I know one of their guys is going to Texas.
It's amazing that they have in one position 2 big D1 commits at one school. That's amazing.
Yeah, especially a school like Sinton.
Now pitching for BOWIE, number 5, Corbett.
So Corbett's out on the mound. And I'll try to get you guys some stats here for Easton as quick as I can at least. This Corbett's going to take a little bit more time to get warmed up. As it looks like number 4 is going to come out to lead off for the Maroons. He'll be followed by number 9 and number 2, barring any changes here. So here in the 7th, first pitch. Oh, called strike. As Corbett's going to start out strong.
He's bringing the heat.
He is bringing the heat. Second one is going to be chopped foul. And Corbett hitting the count 0-2. Going outside. Ball 1. There's your 1-2 pitch from Corbett. That's going to be outside and in the dirt between the legs of Starkey. Count goes even, 2-2. Yeah, that was a scary one in the dirt. Swung on, hit towards second. Garcia on it, throw to first. Not in time. This will be called safe.
Tough play coming back across his body to get that ball to first. Tough play.
That is very tough. And you've got a split second to react on that one. So as soon as he saw it, he had to move and he had to cover some ground to get to it. As number 24 is going to make his way back out. Okay. And strike 1 as Corbett gets ahead in the count. Throw over to first. Not in time. As number 4 is able to get back safely. And we'll just reset and do it again. As Corbett gets set for the 0-1 pitch. There's a low liner towards third. It's going to be chopped foul though. Count goes 0-2. There's the 0-2 pitch. Nope, going to toss it over at first. Not in time. We'll get reset. Swung on, they're going to say he tipped it. Count stays 0-2. As number 24 gets reset. Runner on first here for Corbett. As he gets the call, and here's your 0-2 pitch. Swung on, it's a chopper towards Garcia. He gets it, it's going to turn the double, throw to second, but can't get it over to first in time. And Fielder's choice there for number 24.
Way to get the lead runner. It puts you in the position now with 1 out to roll it up and get the double play and get out of the inning.
Oh, and you saw, and Garcia picked it up, and I think he took one extra step too many, though, because he looked like he had that double set up pretty nicely.
Yeah.
As a substitution here, it's going to be number 44 coming in, or pitch hitter, whatever you want to call it. So we just waved him off here in the 7th. Has the throw over to first, not in time, and I think that's a good switch here as the prior batter in this spot struck out every time he's at bat. So get somebody fresh in there. See what happens here for the Maroons, as that one's going to be swung on and missed, and Corbett is going to get ahead 0-1. Swung on and missed.
Bringing the heat. I like it.
Count goes 0-2. And Corbett looking to get that second out here on this pitch if he can. Swung and chopped down third base line. It's going to go foul. Quick throw back over to first. A little high, and Kyle will be able to get it at his neck there. So it doesn't make a stab at it. Count stays 0-2 with 1 out here for the Maroons. Here's the pitch, swung on. Oh, it's going to be high towards left field. It's going to go foul, but chasing it down and unable to get to it as Merriman is trying to leg that one out.
If there was a little more real estate, I think he would have got there.
Yeah, just a little more. Be a little, just another half second. He would have got there in time. Easton's going to end the day, though. 6 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 hits, 1 run, and 3 errors. So not a bad
not a bad day at all.
Not a bad day at all for Easton, as Corbett gets that one hit. All right, so Corbett still sitting ahead in the count, 0-2 here to number 14. With 1 runner on at first. And another one chopped foul there for number 14. Even though the count's 0-2, this is a pitch drainer here. Corbett is going to check first real quick. As here's the pitch. Swung on and again chopped foul. That one definitely hit the parking lot there. Corbett, quick check over at first. Here's his 0-2 pitch. There's number 14. And another foul hit.
Working the pitch count.
He really
great
is.
at bat fight.
It
Number
really,
14.
It really, truly is. And these are some pitches that he has to swing at that he's got Corbett's throwing at him. So there's really no choice but to start chopping these foul. And I'm interested to see if Corbett will throw a couple balls here. Just try to get him to reach a little bit if he can. Especially after swinging back to back to back like this. As a quick throw to first is not going to be in time. And Corbett gets set for the 0-2 pitch. And Starkey, leaning to the left a little bit. Swung and missed. And that should be.
They said it was a foul tip. I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear. I mean, it's an aluminum. It's an aluminum bat, right? So
yeah,
you think
I did not hear it.
You think you'd hear dink? Well, I guess not. Count stays 0-2. And there's another foul. See, I heard the dink that time. You hear it? Dink. But talk about a good at-bat here for 14 and Corbett. Yeah, you're right.
It's a great at-bat.
He's fresh out there, so it's a nice little way to get warm, I guess, right? Everything's positive. Is he still looking for the third strike and second out here on the top of the 7th? That one's going to be in the dirt, and they're going to say no swing.
That's a close one.
That was a really close one. I like the pitch in the dirt. I mean, not necessarily in the dirt, but I like that low pitch.
Yeah.
And you saw he almost swung around. He is going to check down to the umpire who says it was no swing. Count's going to go 1-2 here for number 14, and quick throw to first. Nothing there. Only 2 outs needed, so if Corbett can get a grounder out of this towards Garcia or Winters, so he can get a nice easy double. There's the swing and an outside pitch. Oh, exactly what I was looking for.
You know, hats off number 14. That was a great at-bat.
And it truly was. And the only thing that would have made it better is 2 more balls if he could have drawn that out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he worked a good 12, 13 pitches out of Corbett there, easy. And I usually keep a pitch count. I do apologize, I don't have it. But top of the order now here for the Maroons as number 6 makes his way out. First one, some heat down the middle for strike 1. He singled back in the first, struck out swinging in the 3rd, and then reached on an error in the 5th. That's Corbett. That one's a heater inside to get right past Starkey, and off to second goes number 24. So tying run at the plate here for the Maroons as they trail 3-1 to Bulldogs. 2 outs though. Corbett going to get a quick timeout and have a chit chat with Starkey, and
Just a quick little pep talk. Say, hey,
just a
calm
good
down.
old, just a good old finish it off. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it was. And we get some fresh balls into our umpire back here in the back. Number 23 for the Maroons. Going to be in the circle warming up as this one swung on and missed.
Nice
For
pitch.
strike 2. 1-2's the count here. Corbett, one more strike away from ending this one and taking home a district win. That one's going to be chopped towards Corbett. He can't get to it. Up comes Winters with the throw to first.
Nice
and
play.
in time.
Outstanding play by Winters.
A beautiful throw from Winters as he barely beat out the runner. And that is going to do it, folks. We'll be right back. I'll see if hopefully I can get you guys some more stats in. We'll give one more shout out to our sponsors. But you're listening to Bulldog Baseball here on Vype Live.
KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd 13. Not yet. Another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close at the corner. Quick pitch to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com.
That one's not nearly as loud as I was hoping it would be. Well, folks, welcome back. Bulldogs pull out the win over the Austin High Maroons, 3-1. Not much in stats here, folks, as we've got another game lined up. And I believe it's Aikens and
Westlake.
We'll be here shortly. I don't believe we broadcast for any of those guys, so you don't have to worry about it. As far as team scores go, though, of course, 3 runs here for the Bulldogs, 1 run for the Maroons, 4 hits for the Maroons. We got 6, though, so 2 more, right? So there you go, getting out there, and an excellent showing, though, by Easton. As
Coach D would like to say, you got to hit to score runs.
Right. That's the old Madden adage, you know, the winner is going to be the one that scores the most points.
Yes.
You know, that's how you're going to get the game. You got to get a hit in order to get on base, right?
Yeah.
So 6 innings pitched here for Easton, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 hits, 1 run with 3 errors. Corbett comes in the 7th, pitches for the 7th, 1 strikeout, no walks, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. So a great showing by the Bulldog pitching. I guess what would you call it? I don't really. It's staff, right?
Yeah.
Right, pitchers. So real quick, folks, again, to thank you our sponsors here: Big Tuna Interactive, Syntex Maintenance Services, Mogul and Purcell Financial, Plucker's Wing Bar, and of course, the Spring Vype sponsor, Academy Sports and Outdoors. Gear up this spring at Academy Sports and Outdoors. So, Laura, anything?
Great job by Bowie. That's all I got to say. You came out with a win. That's all that I'm happy
about. Well, hey, we're tied for first in district now, right?
Yeah,
tied for first in district. Now, we do have Austin High tomorrow at 5 o'clock, which you can catch the stream and the audio here on Vype Live. But other than that, folks, thank you for listening today. A big thanks over to Josh, our QA, for this afternoon. Of course, Laura, thank you for hanging out. Look forward to tomorrow.
Thank you for having me.
Until then, folks, this is AJ Rebel for Vype Live. We'll catch you tomorrow.